วัสดีค่ะ
Hi guys, how we doing? And I'm back in Pattaya and it's time for another hotel review. So the last couple of reviews I've done on two different hotels, the Flipper Lodge and the Blackwoods Hotel in Soi 7, a couple of guys wrote in and said, look Peter, these are not really budget hotels because you're paying nearly 2,000 baht a night, and you know, when I go to Pattaya my budget's kind of 800 to 1,000, around that mark. I know around Soi Baku you can get a room above a bar for maybe 600, 700 baht. I'm not going to review those kind of hotel rooms because that's not the sort of place I would want to stay myself. Many of them are like rabbit hutches, they smell of smoke and they're just not for me. So this time I've come all the way down to Soi 2, moved away from Soi 7 and Soi 8, and I'm staying at this hotel behind me here, and it's called the Shade Residence. Now the room is very big, I've already popped in to see the room and I'll take you up there later, but there is a couple of downsides I found out before even checking into the actual room. There's 4 floors here and the hotel doesn't have an elevator. Luckily we were given the option of being on the ground floor or the second floor. For security I've taken the second floor, so it's just 1 flight of stairs. The other thing is they don't serve breakfast even if you pay for it, but there is a place next door and there's plenty of places around here. The positive aspects is the room is big from what I've seen. It's a nice quiet Soi, it's not full of girly bars, and it's a short walk down to the beach. I'll take you down there later on. And if you do want the action further on the road, the BART buses pass by every few minutes. I think it's 10 or 20 baht to get right up to the other end. Okay, so let's go and have a look at the room and see what you think of this one. One other good thing about here, I don't know if you can see, but straight ahead where the camera's pointing there is a motorcycle rental place. There is a few bikes in there, you can't really see them from here. There's a massage directly opposite the hotel. Right, let's go and check out my room. I'm in 205. Right, well immediately I can tell you, the room's just been cleaned by the way, you might be able to see a wet floor. But I paid 1,120 baht for this room. It is low season. Huge double bed there, looks fairly clean, sheets have just been changed. There is a kettle, but again they haven't supplied any coffee or tea making anything for that. But quite unusual, there's a microwave in the room, you don't normally get that. And again this full-size fridge, normally it's a little mini bar fridge, isn't it? And just looking from the other end here, haven't checked out the TV yet. I can tell you I can hear the air conditioning from here. It's not going to annoy me, but it's an old school air conditioning that's outside, the old-fashioned type. Okay, just into the bathroom. All looks very clean, and again it's quite big. Sink, everything there. Yeah, I'm happy with this for what I've paid. Just have a quick look out here. I don't think there's anything much out here. If you're a smoker, you could come out here and have a cigarette. You can hear this air conditioning here. Old school. It's just, what is it? It's just the back of the hotel, so nothing very interesting. There is a seat there, you can sit out here and have a beer if you don't mind the noise of the air conditioner. I wonder if they've got an in-room safe. Nothing in there. Ah, they have got an in-room safe, so there you go. And plenty of drawer and cupboard space there. So look, you know, you can't expect too much for 1,120, but it's good enough. It's good enough. It's what I would class as a budget hotel, and I think anybody staying here would be pretty comfortable. Now, one thing I do like about this hotel, there is a bit of a mini mart attached to it. You know what it's like, you're trekking off to 7-Eleven. It's not huge, they're not serving beer today because it's a Buddhist holiday, but normally you can pick up your Chang and your Leos, even San Miguel Light down there, soft drinks, and yeah, I mean a few essentials. It's not packed out with goods, but there's plenty here. Mosquito stuff to stop the mosquitoes biting, shampoos, toilet paper, although you shouldn't need to buy that, should you? And a lot of snacks, crisps, chocolate bars and things. But the other good thing about here, if you're staying here for any length of time, there is a laundry. They wash clothes for you, and there's the bags that have been done already. Now this closes at 5 o'clock, but there is 24-hour security who stays here, and you can get anything that's on these shelves basically 24 hours a day. And they have a freezer here full of ice. I don't know how much it is yet, it's probably 10 or 20 baht a bag. There you go. One other benefit of this hotel, as you can see from the sign, if you're one of those guys who wants somewhere fairly cheap to stay for a month, it's not as cheap as renting an apartment for a year, but if you have a look at the sign up there, it says monthly rental starts from 14,000 baht a month, or daily rental from 1,000 baht a day. So I actually booked through Agoda and they charged me 1,120. This is the first time I've seen a hotel cost less than it actually is on Agoda. So if I ever stay here again, I'll just phone them up and check in with the hotel directly. Okay, so I'm at the end of Soi 2 and it is much more quieter down here. If you've been to Pattaya before, you'll know exactly the location where I am. I'm right at the end. The large Holiday Inn is just over there. There's quite a few bigger hotels here. Obviously the one I'm in is fairly small. But I'm going to go down and enjoy a bit of sun time on the beach now. It's a lot quieter down here. I don't know if Pattaya is busy at the moment. We're into July, it's still low season, but we'll go and have a look. Well, it's quite busy down here. It is a public holiday. It's one of these religious Buddha weekends. There's no alcohol being served. So I guess that is one of the reasons why it's busy. There are a lot of Thai people here, I can see. But there's a nice breeze coming in off the ocean today and it's quite nice. I was expecting a little bit of rain, but so far I've been lucky. Okay, so I've checked out of the hotel now and my overall opinion of it was good. I would stay there again for the price. Actually, I spoke to the lady this morning and I said, look, if I call you directly, can I pay 1,000 baht? Because as I said, I paid 1,120 on Agoda and they're advertising 1,000. She said, sure, no problem. I've also said, look, if I call, I want the ground floor or the first floor, or I'm not interested because I don't want to walk up like, 4 flights of stairs every time I want to go out. And she was okay with that as well. So yeah, it's a nice hotel, it's actually in Soi 2 and the beach area around there is really nice and quiet and I really liked it. I had an enjoyable stay. And would I recommend it? Yes, I would. It's a good hotel if you're on a fairly tight budget. Okay, so that's it for this time, guys. Next time I come down, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a hotel review because I plan on staying there again. I liked it that much. All right, thanks for watching and I'll catch you next time round.